Namaste everyone, and welcome to Cosmic Ocean Tarot. This is the general reading for the collective today. The moon is in Taurus, but like very early on today. I don't know if you all know about a void, of course, when the moon, it's like this transition between the signs. And a lot of people don't talk about it, but if you have an astrology calendar, it's in there. And they say it's not a time to really make decisions and plan things because your emotions aren't really like stabilized, you know. So energy, the moon is void, of course, today, and I feel like it's really important considering the aspects that it's making. Other than that, the moon is in Taurus. It will enter Gemini today, later in the evening, at 10:30 to be exact. The moon will enter Gemini. So all day we have this Taurus energy, and so the quincunx, right? That 150-degree angle, that angle of change. We have the moon making that with Jupiter early on, having us question our philosophical outlook on things, right? You know, Jupiter is expansion, looking at things from Jupiter has a whole different viewpoint. Right, so like Jupiter rules Sagittarius, it co-rules Pisces too, and those are two signs that really have a really like great outlook on things. The Hermit coming out in reverse, yeah, get yourself out there, right? Because the Hermit is like is in like a hermit in a shell, but no, getting out of the shell, right? Questioning like how to seeing things from like I said, from the outside and not the inside. Okay. Ten of Swords coming out with the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Wands coming out. Alright, okay, alright. Hold on. This is intense. Okay, and I didn't even get to tell you like the intensity of the energy that's happening today. So the moon forms a trine with Pluto. The moon connects with Pluto. And this, if you, like, it makes us feel things way, way deeply. Yep, Nine of Swords. Okay, oh. What's happening? Feel things way deeper. Oh. Alright. Okay, the cards are coming out. And if you aren't with the moon connecting with Pluto, and if you aren't feeling you have a desire to just feel things at a deeper level, like there's like that need for like I know there's more to it, like what I feel, like I know there's so much more. It's not as superficial as I think it is. It's not as ego-based as it seems to be, right? And then the moon also forms this quincunx with the sun, which is a period of transformation, like examining yourself. And also the moon trine Pluto also brings the energy of being able to psychologically look at yourself, because like Pluto feels things like intensely. And in the sign of Taurus is all about self-care and like what they have and their property and their possessions. It rules the second house. So I'm really getting like, what do you have, okay, that you need to feel a little deeper, or that isn't enough, or what is it that you have that isn't allowing you to feel deep because it is shallow, right? And we've got the Ten of Swords here over the Seven of Swords. How have you betrayed yourself, right? This says trade, a Ten of Swords being sent back. What have you done this time back? Seven of Swords, it's like a card of deception. How have you been deceiving yourself? What have you been turning a blind eye to because you're afraid? Whatever this fear is, and it's keeping you in. What is it that you're truly afraid of to transform? And I read something that's coming to mind now about how when some people don't heal because all they know is their trauma, and outside of their trauma, they don't know who they are. And that's coming back to my mind as I look at this Nine of Swords card. Someone who's stuck in their trauma. Okay, who doesn't really know anything else but that, so they're staying in it, they're caged in it. Okay, but you don't have to be, right? Because as I was shuffling, Okay, this I'm giving you the cards in the order that they came out in, right? All right. And then we had the Eight of Spears. Spears, Wands, also Spears in this deck, but Eight of Wands, Eight of Spears come out. Card of Movement. See how they're all going? Like, this is movement energy. This is charging forth energy. I feel like the Eight of Wands actually came out the other day, yesterday maybe. Anyway, this is moving forward energy. I think because it also moving forward. And then the Page of Spears. So we have the Eight of Spears come out about moving forward, right? Moving on from whatever it is that is holding you back. Whatever it is that you've been so stuck in that it's time to get stuck out of here with the Hermit in reverse, okay? And the Page of Spears is here over top of the World card saying, once you learn to harness this new passion, this new fire that you've discovered, once you learn to wield your spear, that is the end of what you were going through in the beginning of something new, right? This is a map. As you leave one area of the map, you continue on to another because there aren't beginnings without endings, right? Okay? Because like I said, this isn't someone who's betrayed you. This is the way you've betrayed yourself. How you've let your ego take control. Okay? What is it that you have inside of you that will allow you to charge forward in this Eight of Spears energy so that you can learn a new way to deal with your fire, deal with your passion, right? Wands, fire. To learn to deal with that so that you can move along in your journey, right? This map here, moving along in your journey to territory undiscovered because you've been allowing yourself to be in this Nine of Swords, to just be trapped in your mind, okay? It's time to discover something new. Discovering new parts of ourselves. And this has nothing to do with anybody else. This is all about you, baby. Remember, this is general. Take what resonates, leave what does not. What is not for you, maybe for someone else, okay? But this is what's coming through. So I'm compelled to share with you all. I love sharing. I love doing this. Explore your options. Yeah. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make a change. And I felt on the bottom, felt compelled to flip over the deck on the bottom. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. What did I say? Look at him. He's looking out like, what's out there for me? And this came out on top of the World card. What I say? It's time to move along in your journey. It's time to make changes, okay? New experiences are on the horizon. Do not give up. Do not allow yourself to be trapped and feel like you don't have what it takes to move on, because you do. And sometimes well, I did try to move on and like it didn't work. I'm hearing like someone's like, but I did try and it didn't work. So I went back in. No, you cannot be the hermit, cannot go back into your shell. If you try and it didn't work, it's trauma, spirits, explore your options, new possibilities, okay? Look at other possibilities. The card says, if one way didn't work, it's time to try a different way. Like this is not a time to give up. Do not, I'm hearing this here, do not betray yourself. Don't stick another sword in your back. So this is not the time to give up. This is the time to, Seven of Swords, face all the deceit that you've been feeding yourself and finally pick your sword up and fight those ego tendencies, okay? Thank you for watching. If you're watching, thank you for connecting. Love and light to you all. Namaste.